Well, you just saw that amazing video of the new NIO ET9 and a most recent video showing the awesome suspension. But not only that, I am going to explain to you guys in this video why I think NIO is going to squeeze or potentially explode in 2025, and it's a high likelihood, and the reason why I put another $20,000 into NIO. Let's dive right into the content. Don't worry about subscribing, smashing the like button, or looking for the coaching and Discord link. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. Also, huge announcement, my free masterclass webinar this coming Friday, January 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. You do not want to miss it. I have a huge announcement. Every student that has ever been to these webinars said they learn more in the hour they spend with me than anywhere else. Very limited spots. You guys want to register? The link is in the information box below. Do not wait, because every single webinar I fill up and the spots are gone and you can't get in. So you don't want to miss this one. It's going to be great. So I'm going to go over some things about NIO. There's been an update with Goldman Sachs on NIO and their new projection and deliveries coming up and their new company direction for 2025. NIO has updated their roadmap to Goldman Sachs, and they have a lot of things in the works. And I think that with the economy the way it is here stateside, with the fact that the feds are dovish, interest rates are getting cut. Not only that, the PMI services is getting better and forever expanding. PMI manufacturing is now improving and getting better. Unemployment is also pretty good, and the economy overall is good, with the feds, like I said, cutting interest rates. And not only that, the money coming over from the sidelines and money market accounts, which is $7 trillion plus. We are in a really good position of strength and integrity for the stock market. The 10 and 2 yield has now inverted back to the normal way of things. The 10-year is now above the 2-year, which is good. We're basically on the average above zero. And every time this happens and we don't get an influx of inflation and high interest rates, there's no recession. Every time the 10 and the 2 yield cross, we get a recession. And now that we're back above zero and there's been no recession yet, things are just continuing to get better. And with the administration, with Trump and Elon Musk getting ready to go into the White House with JD Vance, this administration in general is going to be really good on business, economy. And as long as they don't mess up anything, like Tom Lee said, as far as tariffs are concerned, this could be a really good thing for trade around the world. Now, NIO is not necessarily going to be getting their vehicles into the States anytime soon, but they're doing a very good job in China. Let's go ahead and I'm going to read you guys some updated stuff on NIO and why I think the stock is going to explode and why I put $20,000 back into NIO. I was in NIO previously and I sold out when I saw the stock getting ready to fall back down. This was several months back, but now it's looking like this is the time to get back into NIO again. So I've done that, and I want to explain to you guys what's going on with NIO and give you all the latest news in why this stock is likely to explode. The Onvo sub-brand will launch 2 SUVs in the second half of 2025, and the NIO brand's facelift models will have larger sizes, lower costs, more LiDARs, according to Goldman Sachs. NIO management revealed some insights into its next product plans during its November 20 earnings call. Now, a Goldman Sachs research note provides more details. Goldman Sachs analyst Tina Hu's team visited NIO's management in Shanghai on December 26 and discussed topics including the 2025 pipeline of new models, facelifts and existing models, sales strategies, production ramp up, software roadmap, and battery swap infrastructure. NIO management said the company would kick off a new product cycle in 2025 through 2026 with a strong lineup of new models, upgrades to existing products, according to a research note dated December 27th. Looking into 2025, NIO's models will include the ET9 under the NIO brand, 2 SUVs under the Onvo brand, and an SUV under the Firefly brand, the report noted. The electric vehicle EV maker officially launched the ET9 executive flagship sedan and a third brand, Firefly, at NIO Day 2024 on December 21st. Based on the 900V high voltage platform, the ET9 is the NIO brand's first model on the next generation platform, NT 3.0, with deliveries scheduled to begin March of 2025. It has started price of RMB 788,000 and 999 limited edition units priced at RMB 818,000 have already been sold out. In addition, the ET9 NIO also plans to launch facelifted models based on the next generation platform of its existing main models from the second half of 2025 to 2026, which will be equipped with an 800-volt powertrain system in-house developed by ADAS Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, chip Shenji NX9031, and the Skyride chassis system, according to Goldman Sachs research note. In China, EV platforms with higher voltages than the regular 400-volt platform are often uniformly referred to as the 800-volt platforms. NIO management said the facelifted models will feature larger sizes, lower costs, more LiDARs, according to the research notes. The facelift versions will have 3 LiDARs, up from 1 in the current NIO branded models, according to Goldman Sachs. The ET9 has 3 LiDARs with an additional wide-angle LiDAR on each side of the front bumper, in addition to the main LiDAR like the one on the top of the NT 2.0 platform models. The Onvo sub-brand will launch a 6- and 7-seater SUV to rival Li Auto's Li L8 in the second half of 2025, followed by a 5-seater SUV to rival Li Auto's L7, according to Goldman Sachs. NIO management said that these 2 new Onvo models will fulfill the need of family users for large space and high standards of safety and will be priced lower than their Li Auto counterparts. Given the larger size and competitive pricing of these 2 new models, NIO management is confident of their sales performance, the report noted. NIO officially launched the Firefly brand on NIO Day 2024 and unveiled the first model with the same name as the brand. The model began pre-sales at a price of RMB 148,800, and the official launch will be April of 2025, NIO said at the event. Deliveries of the Firefly's first model would begin at the end of April, and NIO's management expects 50,000 deliveries of the model for the full year of 2025, according to the Goldman Sachs note. So far, the Firefly brand has received better orders than the company expected, the report noted. Regarding NIO's sales, the company management said the key is to maintain the Onvo L60's volume and momentum with stable order momentum and monthly delivery going forward, as the model would have gone through the initial ramp-up stage as the new product by then. Looking back, NIO management said the sales of the NT 2.0 product underperformed expectations by 40% to 50%, according to Goldman Sachs. In other words, NIO management expected total monthly deliveries of 35,000 to 40,000 units of the NT 2.0 products, compared to actual average monthly sales of 21,000 units for the period May through November 2024, Goldman Sachs said. NIO's management believes the main reason for the lower than expected sales performance of the products are, number 1, product launch schedule with no well-prepared vehicle inventory to support delivery and further order momentum after launch. Number two, inefficient sales force in terms of sales personnel and store display space. Number 3, supply chain bottlenecks such as delay in the Onvo L60's batteries. Going forward, the company looks to improve operational efficiency and ensure well-on-track production and delivery of upcoming new vehicles. With future upgrades to the next generation and platform, the company aims to achieve a volume of 300,000 to 400,000 units of the NIO brand in the short to medium term and 500,000 to 600,000 units in the long term, according to Goldman Sachs. This is a huge upgrade in sales. The company is confident of achieving 100% year-on-year growth in 2025 and expects the launch of the 2 new Onvo models and facelifted versions of NIO in the second half of 2025 to be key volume drivers, the note stated. NIO's management believes that given the size of China's passenger car market, which exceeds 20 million units per year, the industry will remain relatively fragmented market, especially for the premium segment where the consumer demand is diversified. The market is large enough to support more than 10 automakers producing more than 1 million vehicles per year, which NIO management believes is the threshold for automakers to survive, according to Goldman Sachs. So you can see that with the reports with Goldman Sachs, who have confirmed that NIO has stated they are going to be increasing their guidance on deliveries and revenue for 2025 and 2026. They're also rectifying previous issues, facelifts, more LiDARs in the vehicles, and direct models to compete with Li Automotive. These are all huge pluses. And not only that, the suspension on the ET9 is absolutely awesome. You saw the video. That is crazy what they're doing with the NIO. And not to mention power swap. With the NIO ET9 and other new models, you're going to be able able to charge up to 160 miles of range in 5 minutes, or in less than 5 minutes, you will be able to swap a dead battery for a fully charged battery. This is crazy. And these NIOs are going to be 600 kilowatt charging capable. Like I said, in about 5 minutes, you'll add 158 or so miles to the range of your NIO. The ET9 that NIO is releasing is also going to have a drive-by-wire technology, which is only used in similar vehicles with Tesla. The NIO ET9 will also use steer-by-wire, which is very rare. The Tesla Cybertruck has this, and there's a prototype Toyota that also uses it. NIO is making all of the right decisions, and their guidance is also up. Things are really looking good, and this seems to be a turning point for NIO. If they achieve the goals that were outlined in today's video, if they achieve the goals and guidance that I've talked to you about in this video, I honestly don't see it being out of the realm of possibility that NIO could be $15 to $20 by the end of 2025, which right now would pretty much show a 400% gain or a 4x return on your investment into NIO roughly. And I highly believe that if NIO is going to make the turnaround and it is going to be worth to invest into, right now would be the time, because once it starts moving close to next earnings or after next earnings, you could miss the entry. And if the stock goes above $6 or $7 or $10 and it's too late to get in, right now the stock is sub $5, and this is the chance to get in. And there's a lot of support below $4.50 and the $4 range. There's a lot of support there. The stock has very rarely went below $4 or even $4.50. And since the stock is less than $5, it's bouncing between $4.50 and $5. This is the time to get in. And this is why I put $20,000 into NIO yet again. If you are looking to retire, maybe you're new at the stock market, or maybe you're losing money, or you just want to get better, I offer a full Discord training course and one-on-one coaching. You guys can sign up at any time at investcorey.com. Links in the information box below. If you have a large portfolio and you want to learn how you can retire and make consistent $10,000 a month or more in income, you might want to stick around to the end of this video and watch the SPY video that I'm going to be putting right there. Don't forget, guys, the webinar, free masterclass webinar, is this Friday, January 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Links in the information box below. Do not forget to sign up. Very limited spots remain. I will see all of you on the next video. The retirement video to make $10,000 a month is right there. Click it, and I'll see you over there.